Oh, I remember this now.
Remember what?
This boss fight, I guess you could call it.
Oh, which one?
With the 5 floating things guarding the crystal in the cathedral that can reflect your melee attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's lovely, ain't it?
Stepping back. Let's see how this plays out. It's okay. To the rear guard. Let's go. Wind. To safer ground. Nice. Is that all?
Okay.
This is nothing. Only a flesh wound.
Hawkinson's badly wounded. Someone heal her.
No, not yet.
Hulkenberg's in bad shape. She needs help.
Go for it. I will fight her. We're not out of this yet.
Thank you. By the sworn oath
For all that we strive for. You first. Let's Seeker. Scour. Still here?
Hulkenberg's badly wounded. Someone heal her.
not fall so easily.
Hulkenberg's down. Get her back up. Hulkenberg's down. Someone help her get back in the fight.
I don't like this fight. I don't know how to do this fight.
Which fight?
The fight I was just telling you about, where you have to fight these 5 spectators. Because I only have one person that does.
Magic?
Yeah. Unless I give one of them the wind charm that I have.
But you can inherit spells now, dude. You can inherit skills now.
Yeah, but that's only if I switch over.
No.
Because I've not been able to get it to work, because I've tried it.
Okay. You have to buy them the class.
Not now.
I can't even exit out of the freaking battle.
You can't.
Hmm?
But you have to buy them the class, though.
Sheesh, they're pretty tough. Better be careful.
After that, you go to their class, the class you want to have,
Healing power.
and you should be square to inherit.
I could try it. After this.
Because when I went through there, I noticed a lot of the enemies were weak to light. So I got them all healers. I got them light magic.
Hulkenberg's down. Someone help her get back in
We're
the
not
fight.
out of this yet.
I owe you.
The captain's been hit with a hex.
Wind.
He attacks. He's getting hurt too.
Yeah. Well, right now I'm just letting it autoplay until he dies.
Dodge. Nice one, Captain.
What's me? I mean, you play the game
Someone
completely
help her get
different.
back in the fight.
Oh yeah.
Scour.
Especially since I'm new to these types of games.
Yeah. Oh fucking! I had when I went through that. This was legit my class build, my like legit the class setup. I'll be honest with you with it. I had warrior, healer, and fighter.
Help her get back in the fight.
I have warrior, seeker, and a knight.
With healing power.
My thanks.
So you're keeping them with their original.
Yeah.
I do.
Hulkenberg's down. Someone help her get back in the
We're
fight.
not out of this yet.
Helpful as ever.
Stroll's been hacked.
Keeping them with their original can screw you over because this is a game where you have to adapt.
Oh, please.
You can't just stick with one class. You have to adapt. You have to change. Know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you mean. But I know for me, I wasn't sure how the inheriting worked, because I was like, okay, does that mean I have to change it to a different skill, and then they have to inherit the skills from the previous thing?
No, inherent means you inherit it from another class entirely. But you have to have that class unlocked.
Yeah. And I think that's what I'm gonna have to do for my warrior, because the knight, I might give her some healing actually.
What I did was, my warrior has secondary heals, but he is full-blown prioritized and damaging. I mean, full-blown prioritized damaging. And I have stuff for that one. My guy has healer for the most part, but now I'm on gunner because I unlocked gunner and I like some gunner skills. So I inherited the all heal ability where I can heal everyone.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Yes, you get that from healer.
What do you think? Understood.
To go with it,
Evident.
Yeah.
Just nearly time.
You're right.
Now then.
But luckily I still have 3 days to beat this one boss. That's not good.
Time marches on.
yeah.
And the age of a new king draws nearer.
Well, that means you're not doing you're not doing all the quests.
I'm trying to. There's only been one quest I haven't done. And that's because I have to go outside the I have to go to an area outside the
There's no time.
That's right.
castle.
What's happened?
Outside the main city.
Which one is that?
You get it from the staff lady who sells the igniters, not the staff. She sells the igniters if you have 2 wisdom.
Oh, her.
Listen. The cathedral.
Her. Oh.
Yeah.
So you already done your seeker quest?
My seeker quest?
From more.
My seeker quest. The only quest I got from Moore is get my healer up to level 10.
That's the seeker quest.
No, I haven't done that.
You need to.
Oh, where was I?
Be honest with you, you need to.
Please, do make yourselves comfortable.
Because that's the only way you can increase relations with more. Is by doing the seeker quest. I call them seeker quests because every single time you do good with them.
The seeker research, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And the first perk you get out of the seeker once you up them once, guess what it is?
I have no clue.
You're able to get 2 inherent skills.
I see.
Then I guess I need to switch my seeker over to healing, but then I gotta just. Oh no, I can do that because I still have magic. Yeah, okay.
This right here, alright?
Because I could teach her the wind magic in theory.
Really?
But no.
Good. I'm still getting stronger.
Alright.
But yeah. I can tell you haven't been doing your time right.
You know what? I'm curious if I shouldn't change him to the brawler.
I did the Night Lady Brawler because she already has high health. Brawler uses HP for his skills.
Oh, that one. Yeah, okay. Yeah, the only problem is I like the synthetic that the warrior and the knight has.
Yes, but you are gonna have to get used to making new ones.
I know. Like I said, it's just gonna take time.
You can't just focus on one. That's the thing, you do need to focus on them all.
Well,
I see.
this is why I'm learning.
Fascinating.
It's gonna take time though. Which means maybe multiple
Of
reloads.
course.
Maybe multiple playthroughs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Power to wield.
everything is time pretty much.
Oh yeah.
Rarely get a grace period. I think the only grace period I had was when I had was after I defeated the Necromancer.
I
It
see.
wasn't even a big
Fascinating.
grace
That's
period.
right. All right.
It was like 2 to 3 seconds. It was like not 2 to 3 days, like 2 or 3 days at most.
I see.
Exactly. I've currently been going through the entire dungeon last few days. I think I was starting on day 6 going through the entire place. I guess I'll... Do I want to keep her as a knight since I'm not going to have my healing anymore for a bit? Hmm.
You do need to make a good strategy.
Yeah, I know. You know what? Instead of wind magic, I'm just gonna keep... Yeah, 'cause she has the light, so... Get the heal ability if I'm gonna keep the knight. Cause I actually like her having the knight, because like you said, she has high strength, or high health, but it also forces the enemies to use weaker moves instead of AoE attacks.
No, they can still use AoE attacks.
But they're a lot less common. Instead of every
No,
turn.
No, no.
Yeah. Yes. I've gone through the entire mausoleum, and most times they would do a regular
Yes,
single attack.
They rarely do AoE attacks.
Not for me, they didn't.
Yes, but even when I promise you, dude, I use Brawler a lot, and they rarely did AoE attacks to me.
Not for me. They would hit all my people every single attack.
Yes, but when I used her as a knight to, draw their attention to her, they kept on using AoE attacks on me. It's different.
Not for me. They've been just using single attacks for me.
That's why I said it's different.
It's weird.
That's why you can't trust it. You have to,
Got it.
do it on your own
You
things.
Then
Yeah, let's go back to the reception center.
Cult Outpost liberated.
Okay, they can see me. I'm going straight to the boss fight, 'cause I don't want to take any risk.
Is all well?
I'm heading out.
Plus, I don't think you're probably a lower level than I was when I reached them as well.
What level were you?
Really?
Probably 15.
God damn!
What?
I don't even think I am that high. I think you're right.
Like, I took my time and I kept on fighting the enemies over and over and over again.
The power of light.
The recommended level for the boss is 15 as well.
You hit their weakness. That's your
I don't even think I am that level.
Strike me if you dare.
Oh,
In the
what
name
level
of
are you?
stepping back, I shall vanquish evil.
I'm in a fight, so I'm not sure if I can tell right now. Let me see.
guess it's our time to shine.
I'll tell you after the fight.
Warrior. Oh, holy light.
But yeah,
Next.
it's pure trial and error. That's all it is.
3 left.
Like a swan. To you.
You just gotta get used to it.
Yeah.
Only a flesh wound.
Are you prepared? The power of light.
You hit their weak point. Keep it up.
Power. Let's go. We're not out of this yet.
Trust me. I step.
Oh, power of heroes. In warrior. Oh, holy light. The end's in sight. The power come forth. Royal soul. Light.
You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
Yeah, because now that I actually have light, this is a lot easier to fight, because all I had was one mage.
Yeah.
Not now. I shall be as a shield.
I can't. I shall vanquish evil.
You hit their weak point. Keep it
Midas
up.
power. Flare.
Satisfactory.
I was level 13
I shall rise.
at this fight.
Yeah, I was like a level 15 when I fought those guys, so.
Yeah, and they're level 17 enemies. So yeah, I was yeah,
Yeah, like, I'm like a lot higher. Because I think I was level 15 when I fought them, and I was like 17 when I fought the boss.
Yeah.
well, I might be level 15 when I hit the boss, depending on what's left.
No, I'm talking about the main boss.
That's not, oh, yeah, the Necromancer?
Yeah.
Yeah, I might be level 15
I was level
by the
17
time I
when
get
fought
there.
them.
Understood. Is it really? No matter.
All right. Let's call it.
Got it.
You see?
All good.
Sure, we'll record my progress. Probably would have made a skeleton. One of the skeletons were weak to wind.
We did it!
Well, Brawler is good against the skeletons as well because they are weak against blunt damage. So, Healer and Brawler were the recommended classes.
I mean, Seeker.
Mm-mm.
They were weak against light too?
Yes.
Hmm.
Themselves against light.
I used wind, that's why I was wondering.
No.
But I ran past like the last 3 enemies before a door.
Yeah, and I'm sure you don't fully loot the place either.
No, I do. I try to.
Hmm?
I try to. I know there was only one item on the ground I didn't pick up in the in that one room, one area.
I promise you missed a lot more.
No. I looked around. I went under crawl spaces, I went over and over different areas.
Okay, are you talking about the location where the where
You were like jumping over boxes, going up and down different levels. It was in the clock.
about the place that is collapsed? You thought how you went in there yet? With the collapsed room?
I don't know.
I'll cut you
It
down.
should be when you see the soldiers running away from the undead for the very first time.
Oh yeah, it was past that.
With healing powers.
Okay, so you got the exorcism outfit out, or exorcism outfit out of it.
Maybe? I know there's one quest I couldn't get access to because it was blocked off. I couldn't figure out how to get to it
Only a flesh wound. Is that all?
in that area.
Withdrawing to the fore.
What I won't hold back. We're not out of this yet.
My thanks.
I've sworn. Let justice prevail. Strike me if you dare.
Stop resisting.
This is nothing.
Enough. Are you prepared? Hack and slash. Count Louis condemns you.
Is there another way?
You dare defy Count Louis?
Is that all?
But yeah, it takes time.
Yeah.
So,
So heavy.
Damn it!
plus it's wise if you know their weakness.
Yeah, I'm noticing that.
You didn't know this.
Charging in.
Well, if you know their weakness, you're able to abuse it to where you can get
Thank you.
Cooker fights.
an extra turn out of it.
Yeah, because if they're weak to it.
You get extra turns through critical hits and weaknesses.
This is nothing.
Brace yourselves!
Captain, your attacks have been weakened.
After me!
Oh, the healer has... Okay, so the healer and the knight... Okay, warrior and healer have the same synthetics as the warrior and knight. Brown slash. That's interesting.
Let's do this.
Well, it should tell you. It should tell you what you need to make it work.
We're not out of this yet. Das nicht.
Hulkenberg, your
Sworn
attack
oath
powers
of knighthood.
dropped.
Let justice prevail.
I can't afford to.
But yeah, it should tell you what you need to make it work.
Let's get on with it! No. Hack and slash! Charge!
Only a flesh wound. This is nothing.
Because it's not just, oh, you get different ones for every single one. No, there's requirements for certain ones. Like, you
Yeah.
can have, like, Knight and one other, and Knight and another, they'll have the exact same synthetic.
I stand waiting.
But sometimes it might cost more with one than the other. But another reason why I like Brawler so much is because with its synthetics, with some of the other classes, it matches so fucking well. You're able to fully save the MP for pure health.
Everyone alright?
with the brawler. So you can fully change, you can fully make the brawler into a health class. Or a support class. Because since it only uses HP to heal itself anyways. It makes it to where you can use the MP that you have from brawler and focus it all in whatever spell that you want, or whatever skill that uses MP you want, and make it to where the brawler will use it. So you can fully dedicate healing just with the brawler. And since the brawler uses its HP anyway to deal a shit ton of damage, it makes it even more worth it. Basically, with that all heal spell on the brawler, if basically I can make it to where I have a healer and that brawler uses the all heal spell. If my healer is low, I can use the all heal spell with my brawler instead. Because my healer was doing, well, ironically was doing a lot of damage because, well, it had light. Since it had light, I was able to do a shit ton of damage.
Got it.
You see?
Because they were weak against light.
What now?
So that I got, what was that I just got? Glow. Oh, fuck off.
But yeah. Did you do the inherit skill thing?
Yeah.
Is it helping out a lot?
Yeah, that in the game just gave me a glow igniter. Just to rub it in.
Yeah.
Yes. We're off.
Yeah, and it doesn't help that, like I said, this is the first time I play these type of games, so I understand the strategy aspects of it, but it is still a bit different.
Yeah.
Here we go. Obey and submit. Warrior.
Falling back. Vitus power. Light. Is everyone all right? Nice. To safer ground. Come. Is that all?
Oh yeah, fucking, I was watching a TikTok, and this guy was like, "Oh, these are the top 20 games that are going to be the best games for the year, or the most games that you should be excited for. They're coming out real soon in 2025." I'm like, okay, what are these games? First game he announced, I wanted to cry in laughter.
What was the game?
Assassin's Creed Shadows.
Oh, you heard about when they're releasing that?
Mm-hmm.
On one of the days of Japan's worst disasters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's gone over real
It
well.
already doesn't have a really good following anyways.
And it doesn't help that they've done things that they shouldn't done, that they know they shouldn't have done.
Pretty much.
Note to self, I need to change that freaking weapon.
That's all of them. Great job, everybody.
What now?
What station I have? Nope, that is the best mace I have. I don't remember what that's supposed to do.
What?
If you go to the church and purify your weapon, I don't remember what that's supposed to do. Do you remember?
It gives it better stats. Basically, increases its power overall.
Well, I need to go do that with my freaking mace then, that my healer's using.
Basically, there's like a hidden stat on the weapon that you cannot see. And look,
Speaking of,
and if you you know,
no.
purify it, technically,
Mm-hmm.
it gives you that stat, and it also increases the amount of damage that that weapon does.
However,
I should have gone to the freaking church then. Before this.
Plus, it's always a good idea. Another reason why I'm suggesting you need to do your Seeker as well.
Yeah, and I'm working on
He
that now.
unlocks amazing bonuses for you. For instance, level 2 Seeker also makes it to where you can change your character's classes and shit on the dime.
Oh, that sounds nice.
that might be of use later.
It is nice.
We can't get sloppy. First move's ours. Warrior.
Because basically what you can do is... Not even joking with you here. You could be in the middle of the dungeon, and let's say you come across more enemies that are weak against blunt damage, but all of your characters are using piercing and swords. You can buy them their weapon. Like you can legit just be like, oh, I want to switch over their class of this, and you can do it.
I can't afford to hold back.
There's no issues with it like that.
Wrap this up. Let's take get some distance.
None whatsoever.
Only one left. Finish them off. We're clear.
They yet clings to life.
Try some of this.
That's why I like it so much, because, well,
Keep your energy up, everyone.
you always want to make sure you're on good terms with all of your characters.
Oh yeah.
With all their relations, because that benefits you out so much in the long run.
No doubt about that. That's for sure. Now I'm running
That's
to
why I'm like, hey, have you done your secret quest? Oh, where I have to get my healer for 10? Yes.
We have the edge. And we'll win this. Healer. Flare.
Time management's massively needed, basically.
Yeah, I got you. I'm working on it now, though.
I'll cut you down. Die hard. Keep it up.
Let's keep it going.
Take this.
They yet clings to life.
Yeah, you're working on it now. You should have been working on it years ago.
Oh well.
Brace yourselves.
That's all I can see is, oh well.
No holding.
There's not much else I can do about it, except reload. But I don't want to.
Woo, not too shabby. Let's keep this up, everyone.
Nice. I feel stronger already. New possibilities.
Whew. Now I got the... That's an ex...
Not safe now.
I'm gonna put more points in a magic, I think.
Okay. Let's give this all we've got. Come forth, royal soul.
Wait, what synthetics did I look? Oh. Oh. That's actually pretty nice.
Not this. Healer. Light.
after all.
Class building, character building, bonding, virtues.
Takes time.
You need to time manage all of that.
Let's go. Light.
There's no micromanagement to it.
That's the
There's only time management.
We made short work of them.
This is spawning, ain't it?
Fast. And we'll win this.
A little bit, yes.
Are you prepared? Hack and slash. Come forth, royal soul. Damn you. A tough one.
Right there.
I think I need to give her an inherited stat.
Finish them off and we're clear.
They won't hold back.
Is everyone all right? Huh, take this. Worthy foe
Stop
after all.
resisting. Brace yourselves.
Ouch.
Finish them off.
You're not out of this yet.
Helpful as ever.
I stand ready. Knight! Strike me if you dare.
Get them! Damn it!
Okay, I don't think there's any more backup coming. Let's keep moving.
If I say so myself.
Looks like we're safe for now.
What?
Well, well. My troop.
The sanctuary was all but flooded with magma.
You've heard of me then? Well, considering Lord Luke.
Tell us, those bizarre magma crystals.
Oh, you mean the Melancholia crystals? All I did was place a passable core or two along the path to make it easier.
Melancholia. Chris.
Yes, little more than a parlor trick to block your path using the newly formed. All magic is derived from motes of magla. What you saw was just one possible crystallization of it.
Speak sense. You claim this horrific aberration is something natural. That you had only the bed.
Melancholia, pure and simple. The result of pure magla at its most dense. Man or beast, any wretch who feels its power. Some have their bodies hardened like scales. Some their very bones twist.
Melancholia? What are you trying?
You certainly ask a lot of questions.
Hey! Up.
You've done nothing but talk. Perhaps you should...
Is this?
I had to find some use for the scattered pieces I couldn't animate into soldiers. And now I have 3 more foot...
Look out! Take cover!
I don't fancy our chances making it through that. What do you think?
Let's fall back
What?
for...
A fair plan.
I don't like it, but we've not.
Oh, I'm just making a plan.
Here really has... I suppose my crushing you will be the last...
That damned Thorba.
Damn frustrating to get stuck after coming this far. No other path, see?
We cannot evade such a barrage. Nor will our armor protect us fully. There has to be a better way.
We could use a shield, or something close enough to it.
A shield?
Well, for lack of a shield proper, can you think of anything we might use?
The painting of Louis.
What? From the portrait hall?
Ah, of course. A marvelous gambit. If we shield ourselves with Luis's portrait,
But it's just a flimsy
a painting that he took the trouble to protect, transport, and mount. If he truly worships Luis, might?
point taken.
He might hesitate to shoot the picture, or I may have just made a horrible decision. We'll all die a horrible death. One or the other.
What? You do.
Don't
What
mind
those?
us. rubbish to dispose of.
Rubbish! Try if you like. Be ashamed to destroy your Lord Luis's pretty face. Underhanded, treacherous little! That's rich coming from you! Silence! You witless incompetent! Can't tarry here any longer. You defile Lord Luis with this.
And I'm hoping I didn't just make the rest of the dungeon more difficult
So it's desecration when it comes to his
By doing what?
But the
by pissing him off.
Meh.
Because it was either a door, and I'm not sure if the door would have hold. And charging is a suicide route. Is there any loot here? No. No loot. Oh, teeth. Actually, what the heck are these things? Those aren't teeth. What are y'all? Oh. Broken teeth. Okay.
hack and slash.
Got them all? Right, well, how was your game? And that's that. Victory's ours.
Satisfactory. Ha! I have never known such height.
We made short work of them.
A preemptive strike. I stand. I see you.
One remaining.
Now, what's the
Got
point?
this hand.
See, are they weak against light? No, they're neutral.
Still up? Only one left. Finish them off and we're clear. Smooth finish. Great work, everyone.
Not bad.
I think we're in the clear.
All right. How's that?
Let's take them all out. Tougher than I thought.
Let's stay calm. Through here?
I stand. I see you.
Have a words all
Can't afford to hold back. All yours.
Three enemies left. We can do this.
Is everyone
Hulkenberg got them
In the
right
neck.
in their weak spot.
The engine's sight.
I will fight to the rear guard. Guard up!
Yikes! Here comes the counter.
I see you.
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
Let's charging in.
Last one. The captain took one down. Only one
Now.
left.
Tougher than I thought.
Fudge.
Only a flesh wound.
Ooh, not too shabby. Let's keep this up, everyone.
Oh, hell no. No, no. I don't want to deal with those pigs. I don't want to deal with those pigs.
What?
I don't want to deal with the bird from the mine.
Why not?
I just don't want to. PTSD, maybe. I don't like that enemy. I do need to make a save anyway. And I need to go to, what's that place? I recommend.
How good of you to come.
I see. Fascinating. This right here, all right?
I'm counting.
Of course.
I see.
A new means of protection.
All right. Oh. You'll come again, won't you?
I wish I could buy more freaking fairy dust.
You have a healer that heals a lot better than the fairy dust.
I know fairy dust is for MP.
Hmm?
Fairy dust is for MP.
I thought fairy dust was for...
No, that's other things. If I remember correctly.
Let's take.
Good, I'm pretty sure fairy dust is HP.
Now, what's the play?
Well, I'm thinking of Magla. No, I think fairy dust might be the 20 version, but there's also the. I don't remember. I gotta.
I'm going into the game now.
I'm gonna look it up now.
No, I can just look at my inventory because I have fairy dust. 'Cause I haven't
Okay, yeah,
used
fairy dust is the 100 MP for each person. What is it that does the 20 MP then? Do you remember?
HP.
No, MP. 'Cause I thought there was one that did 20 MP.
Fairy dust, right?
Don't let your guard down. There's more of them.
For
They're
what?
Fairy dust.
Yeah, and I just told you I was
Fairy
wrong.
dust. The
I
power
just
of a fairy wing vested with healing properties.
I just told you I was wrong. Were you not listening?
You said MP again.
Yes, after I said I was wrong. I said, what was it that restores 28 MP then?
20 MP was
That's what I don't remember.
Find it. I'm trying to find it right now.
No holding back. No, not this. Let's get on with it. No.
Three enemies left. We can do this.
No. What? Let's take.
Yikes! Here comes the counter. I see him.
I can't afford to hold back.
Only one left. Finish them off. We're clear.
Well, I'm at a location where I should be able to tell you.
Great work, everyone.
Alright, let's see how annoying these birds are.
Here we go.
You face the
Very.
knight errant Alkmaar.
They're pretty tough. Better be careful.
They're very annoying. I'll tell you that right now.
I will buy this power. Light.
And they resist light. Good to know. And this one has different attacks than what I'm used to.
Why did you recognize me attacking that?
Just a hunch. I was wrong though. I'm screwed.
That's why I was like, why were you expecting the exact same attack?
More of them.
Because it's the exact same creature. Oh, odd.
Let's do this.
Enough senseless flailing. Are you prepared?
I'll get some distance. Won't hold back. Flare.
You dare defy Count Louis?
Not now. To the rear guard! Come! I stand waiting.
Stop resisting.
Is that all? This is nothing.
There they come. Prepare yourself.
Oh, power of heroes!
Charge!
Is that all?
Damn it! Stop resisting.
Come! I strike with conviction!
Get them!
But it was in the back.
Brace yourselves! I shall vanquish each. Try some of this! Damn
Right
you!
on target. Nice one, Stroll.
This is bad.
It's a tough one.
Charging in! Fight there!
Prepare yourself. Let's go. Here they come.
Healer. With healing power.
I owe you.
Knife! Sever!
Only
In
one
that.
left. Finish them off. We're
Get
clear.
them. Damn it!
Healer. We can do this.
Trust me.
Too easy.
Fudge!
Don't underestimate me.
Captain, you've been burned. You'll take more damage this way, so be careful.
Healer. Better be forward.
Knife! I strike with conviction! Worthy toil after all.
Is everyone okay?
Damn it!
Heal up. Captain, what's left?
They got me.
Someone, get him healed
Enemy
up.
reinforcements!
More enemies. Brace yourselves. 3
I
enemies
shall
left.
fight as
We can do
warrior.
this.
Two left!
Nice.
Power of heroes! Sever!
One remaining. Forward. Not this way.
Damn it!
Someone, help him. Hey,
Prepare yourself.
wake up. Close one. But hey, a win's a win.
Yeah, if you want to call it that.
To relax. Monsters are relentless. This is.
Anything around here worth picking up? I got a feeling that's a boss fight.
What now? In that case, let's call it.
What do you think? Understood. Hey there.
age of a new king draws nearer.
We've got to hurry.
What's happened?
All right, then.
I need to go to the church.
Go.
Closure.
There's a shell. All right, then.
Catacombs entrance. I don't think I could think of maybe seeing. I don't know.
Got it.
What do you think? Then...
Where to?
Okay?
Because I believe that's the last Nagla before everything.
It's all clear.
See what happened to him.
Everything's pretty standard.
The royal scepter. Has it? No. Even if he has it.
Where'd he go?
That's the only other way.
If he's gone ahead, he could only be on the roof. But what could he seek there?
There's more to his plan than stealing. He said we had until the morning is over?
Hurry!
So will they just take me straight to the roof?
Onward.
Not exactly.
However,
That gotta be something to do with a human corpse. King's face is still creepy.
No.
Yep. At last.
Yeah.
Maybe he's weak to light?
This is... Now I need only keep...
Trespasser, the faith of the people doth not lie with thee. Until a worthy successor rises, I shall keep the scepter.
There you have it. The king will own... So, no risk of it falling into someone else. All that remains is... Oh, how they will cry when the swell of Magla bursts. There you are.
Where is the rock?
The fallen king protects it. For the time being, that is. Now if...
Oh, we'll see ourselves out.
I'm sorry. Do you actually think you can stop me?
Of course we can.
I see now! No wonder I...
Madness ill becomes you, Zor.
You again. What would you know of that? Wait. A knight with blood-red thread.
Judgments mean nothing from a man who sullies the dead.
Perhaps I am unworthy of the royal scepter.
You'll find that hard to do from a dungeon, blackguard.
You, knight, have no idea. Rejoice, rats! That witless assassin is dead! But I shall gladly send you to join it! Now die!
What destined kingdom? Tell us what...
For all the innocent lives you...
We don't stop him, there's no telling how much he'll...
No holding back! Oh, holy light!
Okay, it's not weak to light.
No.
Cease your pointless struggling!
Blade in hand!
I pull your strings!
So he has the power to control the dead?
Warrior! I'll cut you down! You're fools to defy Lord Louis!
Right as power. Flare! It didn't work?
Don't get sloppy, Captain.
Huh? What? What do you mean? Oof, okay. Pause. I'll be right back.
I've bodies to spare! What can I do?
Badly wounded. Can anyone heal him?
Observe the enemy. By the sworn oath of knighthood. Is everyone all right?
Cease your pointless struggling!
I stand ready.
You're fools to defy Lord Louis! You'll die soon enough.
By the sworn oath of knighthood.
Cease your pointless struggling.
Observe the enemy. By the sworn oath of knighthood. 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 Is everyone all right? I stand ready.
You'll die soon enough. You're fools to defy Lord Luis!
Is everyone all right? Observe the enemy. I stand ready. By the sworn oath of knighthood. Observe the enemy. Is everyone all right? By the sworn oath of knighthood. By the sworn oath of knighthood.
You'll die soon enough.
Observe the enemy.
You're fools to defy Lord Luis! Cease your pointless struggling!
Is everyone all right? Observe the enemy.
You're fools to defy Lord Luis!
By the sworn oath of knighthood. I stand ready. Observe the enemy. I stand ready. Observe the enemy. Is everyone all right? Observe the enemy.
You'll die soon enough.
By the sworn oath of knighthood.
I'm sorry, y'all. I had nature call.
Let's make an end of it.
Someone heal him!
Hold nothing back. Hack and slash.
Now dance for me!
Madness curse?
Captain's hurt bad!
Everyone,
Let's get him some healing!
forgive me.
Now dance for me!
Someone get him back on his feet! Captain's down! Someone help him back up! Come on, not like this! We don't stop him, there's no telling.
What is he weak against, though? He's not weak against light. Maybe fire he would be weak against?
Warrior!
Let's take falling back. By this power. Light!
Cease your pointless struggling.
Sever!
I pull your strings!
So he has the power to control the dead?
I've bodies to spare!
I'll cut you down!
I will fight healer! Flare!
For all that we strive for! To safer ground! Oh, power of heroes!
Now dance for me!
This is nothing.
Now dance for me!
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
No holding back! Let's make an end of it. No, I shall vanquish evil.
You're fools
Let's go.
to defy Lord Luis!
We can do this!
I'm obliged. Let justice prevail! This is nothing. Your Highness.
Down! Get her back up!
Let's do this!
We'll combine our strengths!
I'll cut you down!
Ride in torment!
Oh, you've done it!
Badly wounded! Can anyone heal him?
My best!
Okay, maybe I need to take out the corpses first?
We don't stop him. There's no telling how much he'll destroy. Right on target.
Cease your
Nice
point
little
I'll get some
girl.
dish. Let's
struggling.
go.
Light! I've sworn oath for all that we strive for!
I pull your strings.
So he has the power to control the dead?
I've bodies to spare.
Vitus power.
Flare!
You hit their weakness.
You're fools to
That's your
defy
opening,
Lord
Captain.
Luis.
Night! Oh, power of heroes!
You'll die soon.
No
enough.
holding back! Oh, holy light!
You hit their weak point.
Let's go.
Light!
Cease your pointless struggling.
I strike with conviction!
Are you prepared? The power of light!
I pull your strings.
Is that all?
Okay, if I can keep the corpse down.
You'll die soon
Oh,
enough.
power of heroes! My blade cuts like the wind!
A warrior! Oh, holy light!
You hit their weak point.
You're
Vitus
fools
power.
to defy Lord Luis.
You hit their weakness.
I let
That's
justice
your opening,
prevail!
Captain.
I strike with conviction! They yet cling to
I shall
life.
vanquish evil!
I've bodies to spare.
Healer! Flare!
You hit their weakness.
Is everyone alright?
That's your opening,
Moving to the front!
Captain.
Come! Sever!
I call upon royal power within!
You hit their weak point.
Let's
Keep it
go.
up, Joel.
Light!
Didn't work?
Don't get sloppy, Captain.
Ah, son of a monk.
I pull your strings.
Captain's hurt.
Now dance for me.
Get him to healing. Hockenberg's
still
badly
stand.
wounded. Someone heal her.
Let justice prevail! I strike with conviction!
Throw her
Cease
back.
your pointless struggling.
Get
The
him.
power of light!
You hit their weak point. Keep it up.
Do this together.
Tis yours.
We can do this.
Thank you.
My thanks!
Ride in torment.
Everything's gone.
I've bodies to spare.
Stroll's paralyzed.
Nine!
Can't move at all.
I stand waiting.
Everything is numb.
The Vitus power.
Flare!
You hit their weakness.
You're fools
That's
to
your
defy
opening,
Lord
Captain.
Luis.
Stay my blade.
Now dance for me.
Is that all?
Now dance for me.
Stroll's paralyzed. He can't move at all.
Are you prepared?
The healer.
Light! I stand for all that we strive for! Not now. I'm stepping back.
Let's retry this. Let's retry. I think I messed up.
Stop him. There's no telling how much he'll destroy.
Hack and slash!
Right on target.
Cease your
Hold
pointless
back.
struggling.
Come forth, royal soul.
With blade in hand! Sever!
You're
No
fools
holding
to
back.
defy Lord Luis. I pull your strings.
He has the power to control the dead?
Let's go.
only a flesh wound.
I've bodies to spare.
I won't hold back! Flare!
You hit their weakness.
Nice!
That's your opening,
I
Captain.
stand waiting.
You'll die soon enough.
I will fight healer! Light!
By the power of heroes, I shall defend.
I can't. Warrior! The power of light!
You hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
I pull your strings!
Healer! Flare!
I stand ready with blade in hand.
Cease your pointless struggling! Oh, holy light!
You hit their weak point.
It's okay. Healer! Light!
You hit their weakness.
By the sworn
That's
oath,
your
I'll not
opening,
break my
Captain.
defenses.
You'll die soon enough.
The power of light! I've bodies to spare!
Healer! Flare!
You hit their weakness.
Cease your
That's
pointless
your opening,
struggling!
Captain.
Not charging in. Night. I strike with conviction.
You'll die
Warrior.
soon enough.
Oh, holy light!
You hit their weak point.
Healer!
Keep it up, Stroll.
Light!
Cease your pointless struggling!
You'll die soon enough.
I'll cut you down! I pull your strings!
What?
Let's go! Flare!
You hit their weakness.
Night.
That's your opening, Captain.
My blade cuts like the wind.
No holding back! The power of light!
You hit their weak point. Keep it
I
up,
won't hold
Stroll.
back!
Is that night? Sever.
I shall vanquish evil! Oh, holy light! I've bodies to spare! What can I do?
Badly wounded. Can anyone help?
We can do this!
Trust me.
Helpful as ever. You're fools to defy Lord Luis!
My blade cuts like the wind.
Warrior! The power of light!
You hit their weak point.
Cease your pointless struggling!
Light!
You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
Die! Oh, please! Oh, you've done it!
Badly wounded.
Die!
Can anyone heal him? Come slow.
Wasn't
Uh-oh.
Get him back on his feet.
From our provisions.
I live to see another day. I call upon royal power within!
I will fight healer! Flare! A tough one!
I pull your strings!
Come. I strike with conviction. They yet cling to life.
Lord, withdraw, warrior! Oh, holy light!
You hit their weak point.
Come
Keep it up,
forth,
Stroll.
royal soul!
You hit their weakness.
Lord,
Just
That's
dance
your
away.
opening, Captain.
Still standing, I
no
see.
holding back! The power of light! Die! I've bodies to spare!
Healer! Light!
You hit their weakness.
Lord,
That's your opening,
My
Captain.
blade cuts like the wind.
Right.
In the
Fight
warrior!
him, Hulkenberg.
Oh, holy light! Tougher than I thought.
Healer!
Louise!
Flare!
Night. Sever.
There we go.
Possible. This ca-
Good. Tis done.
I got a level 15. Alright, for the... Ooh, got 2 points here. One into there, and one into... Put them both into magic.
I admit, it feels good to get strong.
Greater triumphs lie ahead.
Ooh, that sounds nice.
I could get used to this.
Low hit rate, but all hits still critical. Oh god, okay. How low of a hit rate? Cool. She has a lot of passive abilities, though.
You have desecrated the cathedral. You have
Don't kill him yet.
You'll get nothing from me.
You know Luis won't return that loyalty. Once you outlive your usefulness,
Lord Luis is everything to me. How could I expect the damned Clamar to understand you? Surely an elder like you must know what it's like. To be an outcast, they call us lesser tribes. They loathe us. Their speeches of tribal harmony mean nothing, when every day they cheat and abuse us. Do you think I didn't believe once that I never dared to hope my efforts made me equal? The lessers are expendable. Send them to the fore, and they shall be our living shields.
But these atrocities make...
you know, it's a curious thing. They say Magla is...
I had thought to gather an unstoppable swell of Magla, but... Sanctism cannot save this world! If we are to be ruled by a god!
What did you do?
This
The
is
human.
everything I've been building my Magla for! A little earl.
Hey! Tell him! My lord.
I got a feeling it has something to do with that human.
What's happening?
It's human lips!
Yep.
A human? Wait, is it that monstrosity, Luke?
No. That...
We need to get out of here.
He sacrificed his own life to...
No. We have to get down there and help.
The place is collapsing.
Why don't we just use a string and get out of here?
Look,
Hurry! Damn it!
Yep.
is all well.
I don't know what this human's weakness is gonna be, though. That's the only problem. Oh, and I only have one day to do this quest.
How can this be? Was this creature's rebirth Zorba's plan all along?
If it escapes, if it makes it to the city,
It spotted us!
His Highness's home must still stand when he returns. I will end this here!
Another city in ruins. Never again. It dies or I do.
It's coming!
The heck's on its head? What the heck is that up there?
Look at the size.
It would be catastrophic if it...
But how are we supposed to...
Look there! That can be little else but the heart.
But it's too high up for our weapons.
A viable plan. Yet surely if we can knock the creature down...
Then we bludgeon the torso. Knock the wind out of it.
Start by attacking the body.
Ah! The power of light.
And it's resistant to light. Son of a monk.
Light! Ice to safer ground! Moving to the front! To the rear guard! Charging in! Right there! Where am I?
Hulkenberg's lost her memory. She can't use her skills like this.
I don't have anything for that one.
Moving to the
Okay.
rear. Time to go offensive. Ah!
Let's stay calm. Let's go. Let me help.
Thank you. By the sworn oath of night! Sever!
We have a hard time bringing it down with weapons. Hit the body or use magic.
Okay, I got a plan. Let's restart this. Well, I say I have a plan.
I call upon royal power within.
The power.
Oh wow, that is really strong actually.
No.
Healer! Light!
Still here?
Observe for all that we strive for! My blade cuts like the wind!
We did it!
No holding back.
The healer! Flare! I let justice prevail!
All right!
Ah!
Hulkenberg!
What the heck?
What's that? I think something's coming! Watch out!
Is that power of heroes?
No holding back. Ah! Right on target.
What? The shell's back to normal!
That's good actually.
That arm seems... It might take some effort.
Vitus power.
I snipe! Sever!
Stepping back, closing the distance. Warrior. Hack and slash.
Is that all?
What a shame.
God, you've got some fancy footwork, Stroll.
Let's go.
Flare! Still up? Observe, I'm stepping back. Moving to the front. Let justice prevail. My blade cuts like the wind.
Are you prepared? Ah!
We're not out of this yet. Trust me.
Helpful as ever.
For all that we strive for.
No holding back.
Now! Aim for the heart!
I will
shall vanquish evil.
It's okay, we're looking good here.
Is everyone alright? For all that we strive for!
Warrior! I'll cut you down. They die hard.
I think those soldiers. I know. I could cause a scene and. Okay.
I won't hold back! Light! Night! I strike with conviction!
Warrior! Hack and slash. Tougher than I thought.
Oh, come on! Can you do anything about those arms?
Only if not.
Someone get him back on his feet! Stroll got knocked out. Can anyone get him back on his feet?
We can do this!
Thank you. With blade in hand! Worthy foe after all. Oh!
Crap, you got a critical on that one.
Only a flash.
It's hurt bad. Let's get him some healing.
I'm done for. The captain's done for.
Knock him down. Someone, help him back up. Onward. One arm down. Now let's work on the other. Oh,
still
still badly
stands.
wounded. Someone heal her.
No, not yet.
Come on. Start by attacking the body.
Moving to the rear. To the fore. Stepping back, closing the distance.
We'll have a hard time bringing it down with weapons.
I will
Oh my god. I hate that sometimes you can target it and sometimes you can't. Alright.
Let's go! Is there another? I'll get some flare!
Let justice prevail. My blade cuts like the wind. They yet cling to life. Nothing.
Are you prepared?
We did it.
I won't hold back! Light! Night! Sever!
Okay, then their next turn should skip. Yep.
I shall vanquish evil.
Right on target.
Come forth, Royal Soul! Charging in! Hut, hut. Night!
Warrior! Hack and slash.
What's that? I think something's
Let's go.
coming. Watch
Now to the
out.
rear guard. Come forth, Royal Soul!
Oh, power of heroes.
Warrior! I'll cut you down. This.
Let's stay calm. Let's go! Is there another way? Let's set it up! I won't hold back! Flare!
What? The shell's back to normal. That arms, it might take.
Night! I strike with conviction.
Warrior! Hack and slash.
Let's go! Light! Next one's yours.
Is everyone? Let justice prevail.
All right. One arm down. Now let's work on the other.
Good, he recovered from it.
Healer! Flare!
With blade in hand.
Please!
Troll, you gotta aim better than that.
Healer! With healing power!
Thank you.
I owe you.
Is that all? Nice! My blade cuts like the wind.
Are you prepared? I'll cut you down! Right on time! We're not out of this yet!
I'm obliged.
My thanks!
For all that we strive for!
Oblivion dust.
Too slow. Good job, everyone. Talk about a close call.
Let's go! Light! You're here?
With blade in hand. Still standing, I see. Unit
Good
training.
job, everyone. Talk about a close call.
All yours! Let's fight this tower! Flare! Alright.
Now, aim for the heart.
Let justice prevail.
No holding back!
They have a bit more
Slash!
damage output, so yeah, they can target the heart.
Let's go! Light!
Oh, power of heroes. They yet cling to
I
life.
call upon royal power within! Tougher than I thought.
How do we knock it down again? Because he's not going to be able to reach in his...
I think those soldiers are idle. Leave it to me. Leave it to me. I did it.
Come forth, royal soul! Come on!
I with blade in hand.
All right.
Warrior!
Light 'em, Hulkenberg.
Oh, that actually didn't go too bad.
That'll do.
Okay, I'll take those level ups. Okay. 1 into agility, I think.
Nice. I feel
I shall strive to use this power wisely.
finally.
You have my sincerest thanks.
We barely protected anything. The royal capital's in chaos.
Stroll.
On the morning of the funeral, I fought with everything I had, but it doesn't erase the past. It's a hard lesson.
There's no easy answer.
I hate how powerless I am.
Listens, Alcest made his choice. To live and die for his country. If not for him, his highness would not be alive now. And he and everyone else that fell here did not...
There!
Thank you so much. I'll never take my life for granted.
Oh,
May the teachings guide and...
So you're the ones who put a stop to that madman's scheme, seeing that there are others who can take those monsters down.
to think there were people what hope, eh?
'Tis a thing easily promised and hard won. But once you have it,
Yes. shame we couldn't get anything out of Zor.
We still need to kill Luis, or the prince.
Do you recall, just before Luis would have been struck, he was shielded by some...
Are you saying it would happen again?
What?
Well, we'll get nowhere with idle guesses.
I'll see if my contact's in the guard.
Whoa, that'd be great. The next.
But under the circumstances, I expect their forces to be...
I've my own matters to attend to. If I floundered this much against Zorba, I'll...
Well, until we've got a lead on Luis, let's make sure we use our time wisely.
Let's hone our skills as...
A fine idea. We can never be
In any case, let's head back to the inn.
Yes, let's check on the child.
Your attention, please. We've all seen the royal palace up in the sky. The bit that gets me is all this talk of the next. But right now, I suppose we ought to talk about all. Oh, now the Sanctus Church has looked into it, and it seems like size matters. Looks like we've got Sanctifex Forden in the lead, and Count Luis hot on his trail.
Well, naturally, Sanctifex Forden is at the top. The real surprise is...
Oh, come off it, Count Luis.
Wake up, would you? Haven't you seen what's happened to the Grand Cathedral?
Hold your horses now, everyone. Just calm down. Take a look. Anyone who gets the people's support might be crowned. Looks like we've quite a few new aspirants up there. All bright-eyed.
Hold on. Aren't you a town crier for the church? They're not going to like you going on about all...
Oh, please. The Sanctifex's lead isn't so fragile that I could jeopardize it. Keep your eyes up and your ears open, ladies and gents. Albus Batlin, the crier, is going to have all...
Welcome back. I've heard the news. You took down those dastards under Luis's command, did you?
That's the one.
We took down just...
Come now. That's plenty. I hope this helps him rest.
I will see his dreams for...
How's Maria Holt?
Still cooped up in her room.
The city sure is in a stir. I thought it might be news of defeating the human.
Small wonder when any among the populace might be king.
Speaking of which, I've actually heard another rumor. They say Sanctifex Forden, word among the Sanctus Church is that it's bound to bring Luis out of hiding.
Really?
The announcement is supposedly on the 22nd. They'd not be talking about such...
We'd best wait before we plan our next move then.
22nd, what's today?
We have waited long enough to rule this land.
Scheming king. What sort of man has a contingency plan for his own death?
That face in the sky. We didn't listen to some blasted rock. Name the new king under our authority.
The populace would reject it outright, as it is so clearly born from the king's magic.
That aside, when that assassin tried to claim Luis's head...
Is that not why we sent for that professed curse-breaker scholar or some such?
Cursebreaker?
Tis an honor.
Yes, all right, spare us the...
Oh, well, concerning the magic that it would seem this magic's purpose is to ensure that the coronation cannot be if those who have earned a measure of the people's trust are being shielded.
So what? You're telling me that blasted Luis is invincible now?
How distressing. Yet one wonders, is our risen king observing each...
I cannot say how it's triggered. Though I can say there is one certain means of... A duel could overcome this sorcery.
So they can be killed, but not murdered. Certainly that's a distinction I could only expect.
At this point, Luis's public support rivals our own. Disappointing, really, that's...
Beasts, the lot of them.
They seek a king with strength, do they? Then let us give them a display of our own.
Assassins dying in the streets.
It would seem the disaster was averted.
Right then.
Wonder what he's planning.
Whatever it is, Luis won't be able to justify.
Ladies and gents, Sanctifex Forden, the giant face in the sky, the massive rocks, the Sanctus Church has officially recognized these happenings.
Sorry.
And so, as His Majesty has decreed, this is a historic moment, good citizens.
Anyone?
Even me, if, and this is a big if,
Maybe you could be king yourself?
me in charge? Well, that's the last thing this country needs. First, the new faces that have appeared on the rock. It showed the top 3 of the lot are also shown in the sky. Suppose that way you can...
Hold on. How's us common folks supposed to stand a chance? Say you do become popular. With your face clear for...
Not quite, friend. Not quite. A valid concern, but one popular aspirants, at least those who make it onto the rock, are protected by royal magic chains will spring to life and bind anyone.
So, literally any...
But hold on. You mean to say we might not be ruled by Clamar?
Right, I've said my piece. You know, whether you're from our fair capital or the middle of nowhere, the crowd...
I heard the announcement. The church has chosen...
They conceded that one quickly. Though I suppose...
Had they rushed a coronation for His Eminence Forden, it would have dashed any hope of reinstating...
I can tell from your face.
Do you recall those chains that froze us? Plainly, any candidates of sufficient favor cannot be deposed by force.
That's not good.
No, 'tis not indeed. I will still seek to find him. Yeah.
No! If we can't...
What the hell was the king thinking? Grius was trying to save his...
Even so, without this magic, no aspirant would be safe from assassination. We appear to be...
Everyone, have you seen...
Did something happen?
I checked her room and she wouldn't just leave without telling anyone.
I'll go look for her.
When I think of what might have...
If she left her room on her own, she might...
Let's go search for her. If we hadn't...
Where?
You're kidding!
Whatever.
Hey!
General store, okay.
Ridiculous. Zornaman? This is all right.
Ta! How to handle this.
Sorry. Hey! You sound like a damn...
I'm out of ideas.
What should I do?
What is it?
Well then, if you say you're
Is there any way I can find those freaking herbs from him now?
Oh there.
Okay.
Look at that. This is all right. Now, how did I wind up here? Hello there.
Huh? Why?
Everyone was worried.
Sorry. Papa hasn't come home. And one time he came here to get me. But I pray. And
Maria.
Miss Fabienne says Papa can't come home anymore. But I know Papa's gone away. It's the loneliest it's ever been. But if it gets any lonelier,
I'm sorry.
why does everyone always... Mum was sick. The king and prince are gone. And now Papa... Is it my fault? I really did my best to be a good girl, but...
That's not why.
He's right, Maria.
Listen to me, all right? We were with him, but
I remember Papa saying something. He said a really bad man might be our king. Is that part of it?
it'll work out somehow.
I hope the next king is as nice as you.
I think I understand the king's intent. Maybe he wanted a world where the crown goes to one who acts like a king ought to.
You may be right, but much as we wish it,
Even so.
Maria, you're safe. Sorry, Philly.
No, it's all right.
Miss Fabienne, I'm hungry.
Maria, yes, that's right. Thank you for...
It looks like she's worked.
She's a strong, but we've more troubles ahead.
If Luis is the curse's caster, we've got to kill him.
I wish I could report back, but the prince is...
We cannot lose faith yet.
Well, there's the church's announcement. I expect they're trying to stop a wave of... I doubt the church would accept this popularity contest.
True enough. I can only wonder at their aims.
Oh,
Sorry. Laying here. I always end up... just thinking in circles again. Not good, is it?
Try to calm your mind.
Fair enough. That book. Feels like months ago now that I spotted you buried in it on the carriage ride to the...
Want to read it?
If you don't mind, since we find... Oh, interesting. It's written, in this world, there is no blood-stained contest for sovereignty. The people choose... One cannot put a sovereign to the sword to seize power. Such an act would be met with scorn, and taking power or wealth by force is seen as... Couldn't be further from reality, could it? And this idea of competing for public support. Here it sounds so commonplace, but perhaps I'm overthinking. But it sounds almost like the aim of the king's...
I was thinking about that same way.
I don't imagine this would turn out well in the... Besides, there's a decision made by the people. Take us Clamars, for example. It can be hard for us to see outside the... We're the majority. And the tribe of the royal bloodline beside. A problem with no lofty words. Still. I've been so fixated on killing Luis, but
Wait, how long have you been asleep?
Time marches on, and the age of the new king draws nearer.
Can I get some time to just do some quests that are not related?
Ladies and gents, have you heard? To choose our new ruler, we're going to give all of you a chance, and we call it the tournament. Our aspirants will set out on a grand tour of the 3 allied nations' capitals. Taking part first, we have the exhibition of the brave. Slay a monster plaguing our fair people and bring its head to Oceana's. Official word is, this event's open to all.
So that's how they're gonna do it.
Stroll? Why call us so...
I had Fabienne bring it up. Something occurred to me, so I asked her to go through Grius' personal effects.
Hey, looks like he was invested.
There's a note here. Given the spell's complexity, it must have required a scribed formula.
You mean to suggest Luis possesses a written composition of the curse somewhere?
Yes. I'd wager, even if we can't kill Luis.
But that attack took place years ago, didn't it?
We have little choice but to hope it's not.
That reminds me. A crier for the church.
A flyer for the tournament for... An interesting gamble for those politicians. I like the bit about all this being in the... but saying it's being organized by the state. The throne's empty. This
Do you think Forden's looking to fix the competition in his favor?
in the interest of fairness, remember? If he wins a fair...
That bodes ill. Those with existing support could easily solidify their claim.
If we don't hurry and find a way to get close to
Let's enter this tournament.
Huh? Besides, the prince is...
Wait! It sounds crazy. This could be just the excuse we need to get close to Luis. He doesn't care about your tribe so long as you prove capable, yes? Which means, even though the world looks down on you as an elder, having the power to kill humans...
You're going to make him a candidate for the throne?
If all we need to do is get Luis's attention, then that's sure to get...
I see. An undercover operation, is it?
Just hold on a second. Getting Luis's attention...
What do you think? Having heard all this, do you want to enter the running?
If it's for Marie.
I see.
Right. In my ideal world, people, no matter who someone is, they deserve a fair country.
Sheesh. So much for being...
Your resolve has marked you a fine fit for the role. Good heavens. Haven't you... Listen to me. I don't want you going down the same path you did. Are you really this set on running off again?
Yes.
Oh. I'll be cheering for you in this match.
What's the...
It's a big, grand race to see who will be the next king.
So you're going to try and become king?
You have your first...
Suppose you'll have to actually try for the throne now, eh? Your Majesty.
That was the plan.
Well, if we want Luis to notice you, we'll have... Does that mean you're not coming?
No, we'll be back.
Maria.
But I'll be cheering for you. I hope you win the race.
We'll see each other again.
You better not...
Now, we'd best get registration out of the way, but we need some legs for the journey. It's mostly lawless wastes, but...
Judging by this specified deadline, we are unlikely to reach the Principality of...
I bet all these fancy nobles...
A carriage might save our chances. Perhaps we split up for now. I'll leave you two to the registry.
But I really want to go do a certain quest.
This should be the...
Excuse us, we're looking...
Aye? The young, ain't ya? And who's the kid?
I'm the one.
You?
I've not heard of any age restriction.
Well, I'd not have thought it, but you're an elder, ain't ya?
Could you just do your job, please?
Ah, weren't you in that pack of recruits that went off? What?
No, they said he'd just dragged the company down, so they left him at the capital.
Could swear I've seen you before. Well, hardly matters without captain to verify with.
And, obviously, you're obligated to attend the opening ceremony tomorrow.
We'll have to hope Hulkenberg can find us.
As for us, I expect we should see about finding
Some postings over there. They should...
Multiple bounties or just one bounty?
Looks like everyone else.
One of these bounties is bound to...
Hang on. There's nothing but small time.
You not here for this tour? Bit slow, I'm afraid. Most of my worthiest...
How about requests on anything aside from monsters?
I suppose I've got one of those.
Well, he's horrible. Heisme. A villainous...
This might just be...
You have... That man's an elite. An ex-royal knight, they say. Besides, didn't you hear what it is?
Oh, of course. It's a...
If you imbeciles can't even get that straight, you...
Stuck-up little...
He was right about the rules, though.
Don't worry.
We're supposed to get a monster's head. So why are you going for a criminal? Any idea what he's up to?
Maybe he just wants...
We've got more important...
Don't worry.
As long as you can convince...
Ho there! You three must be...
Okay, what's your plight?
Your pardon, gentlemen. I'm Bart.
A guard captain. This fellow's made some powerful enemies.
We can't afford lenience. On top of his past crimes, Heisme has stooped to abducting our weak... If our city becomes known for nightly disappearances...
But he's just a lone kidnapper, right?
That's the trouble. He makes his hideout somewhere too deep. We've no idea how he manages to operate out there, but...
I see.
I'd no choice but to swallow my pride and poke. A pitiful sight, isn't it? A soldier who can't protect his home, whether by strength...
We just want to help.
You only cast away your honor in the name of protection. Nothing pitiful in that. Swallow your pride no more, man.
Thanks to you. The closure. Thank you all. In that case, we shall meet in Matira, the old castle town.
Well, no backing out of this now.
Way I see it, if we want to make a big Besides, this is apparently a knight-turned-kidnapper. The man can't be allowed to...
I get...
I'll convince Hulkenberg.
What about...
No, thank you.
Hey!
Let's focus.
Okay, there's no deadline.
Let's call it.
No registration issue.
No, indeed.
Fine work.
Stroll.
See? She's convinced. Don't worry about it. I'll prepare a map of the surrounding areas as well.
Well, how best to put it? The vessel itself is without peer. Supposedly, it will come to a...
You...
no, I'm certain.
Well, under the circumstances, I'll take what we can get. And
You needn't speak so. Though 'tis only my bond of service I relinquish. We will shortly be seeking Luis's esteem. Should it come to light that I am a knight inactive.
Still, you didn't hesitate to...
'Twas not an abrupt parting. I've come to doubt the order since returning to find them serving the sun. Those who refused the church's rule were cast out for their defiance.
Sounds like you've been...
Well, in any case, we can focus on our... Let's rest.
Don't push yourself too...
Good night.
Can I come in?
Want to read some?
Not today. You're all leaving I'll be cheering for you. Oh no. I promised Miss Fabian I wouldn't cry.
It's alright.
Papa was trying to stop a bad man, and that's what you're all doing too. Please come back home safe. I'll be waiting here as long as...
It's a promise.
Alright. The next time I see you again.
This one's important.
I never got a chance to say this to Papa.
Captain.
Good night.
I was hoping for a chance. Since our meeting, I've done nothing but impose on you. It pains me to see. When I think of how this may yet save His Highness, I lose sight of all else. Such disregard ill becomes me.
You truly are
I suppose I am at that. A guy. But that book, we met once before. On a carriage bound for the capital. Do you recall?
When you got me thrown out?
Now that you mention...
My apologies. I thought... So, 'tis a novel envisioning an ideal world. Ah, you needn't worry. I've sometimes wondered why such books were forbidden. Yet I wonder... how could a simple book have possibly stung them so? So, it is a fiction written as if this chapter seems to concern the system by which in this country, one cannot become even a statesman, much those who aspire to statecraft must first solemnly swear. Should they earn title but break their word, they are denounced and stripped. In this way, it is the people, quite the opposite of our own country. Had our lands embraced such accountability? No. I must clear my head of these fantasies. Oh, I suppose it takes power to walk the path of our dearest hopes. My dearest dream.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Who are you?
Juna! Lady Juna!
Far away sky, blue and clear.
Even I'm feeling the heat. Well, I suppose it's time to fan the flames. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all to the inauguration of the Tournament for the Throne! For the first time, the crown is anyone's to claim, as long as the aspirants can complete 3 grueling challenges.
Wow, a Sanctus Crier! He's perfect for this!
Let's discuss the venues. We kick off in the west, in the Pearl of the Coast, the Principality of Oceania's harbour city capital, Port Brilehaven. There, they face their first challenge, the Exhibition of the Brave. Each contender must bring back the head of a monster, a mark of their prowess and courage. Next, our would-be monarchs head east. Upon the misty peaks, we arrive in the Principality of Montario's beautiful city of faith, Altaberry Heights. And finally, our heroes make their well-deserved return home to Grand Trad. But first, let's do introductions. It's time to meet those risking their lives for the crown. Closest to the throne, I know him, you know him. It's Sanctism's one and only 78 Sanctifex, His Eminence, Forden!
Victory to Sanctifex Forden!
I claim no great ambition, nor any heated calls to action. All I wish is to restore order for our people and to safeguard our land from the threats beyond. This chaos we face is but one of God's many trials. Let us restore our kingdom's glory together!
Moving right along, we come next to His Eminence's champion, the very spear in his hand, the warrior monk captain of the Crown Theocracy, Master Guido!
I come before you only in loyal service of His Eminence. I relinquish the throne to him gladly. But those who would seize the crown by force, I will teach you to fear God and to fear me!
So much for this being a fair competition. How many horses do the Sanctus have in this race? Still, it's not over by far. The Luis supporters won't take this lying down.
What cowardice, Friar! Where's Count Louise?
All right, settle down. At this time, I can report that Count Luis has not applied to enter the tournament.
What? He's not even entering?
Then what becomes of us? Our entire purpose in this race was to get closer to him.
Don't worry. He's definitely paying attention. He's only in second as it is, so we can't afford to ignore this whole production. Sit tight. I'm sure he'll make a move soon.
All right, all right. For those Count Luis supporters, you might want to meet our next entrant. A rising socialite, a man of ambition, godless and fearless, the brash young warrior serving Count Luis, Gladel, the Black Hound.
Him? So he was one of Luis's men.
The fallen king embraced Sanctism and all its holy tenets, and for what? He was nothing before Lord Luis. Look to the sky all you wish. No god can save you! What our country needs is power! Well, it's not quite all the contenders, but let's get on with the introductions. The great liberal merchant, it's Roger Ward. By war, by conquest, by right, it's Rudolph Kraus. In it more for the gauntlet runners than the throne, it's Lena Caden. Sure to be popular by pledging free drinks for life, it's Loveless O'Shea. Uplifting the beautiful and deposing the hideous, it's Milo Maurizio.
Wow, if we lose this, I think the country has some even bigger problems.
Now, I do believe we have one final candidate. Do we have an Elden boy present? Come on, let's see a face.
An elder? Disgraceful. Is this the only way you could think to distinguish yourself?
By the way, the ride you applied with still hasn't arrived. And, if it doesn't show up by the time the noon bell rings, you're disqualified. Alright?
Hey! What's going on?
That nitwit! What is he doing?
So, contestants, are you ready?
What? Last, I say! Wait! Found your behave!
A land runner? It's quick! Wait, it's headed right for them! It'll crash! Whoa!
What the heck is that?
Wonderful. So much for a first impression.
What ho? Isn't he a marvel, chums?
You don't! You nearly brought down the cathedral! Have a care, you fool. It was bad enough when Luis did it the first time.
Feckless, shameless old fool.
Not bad, kid. Guess you've got some interesting tricks up your sleeve after all.
Right! I'd call that a full roster. Ladies and gentlemen, race across the land. Go! Prove yourself worthy and earn your crown. For the people, for the throne. Let the games begin!
We must take to the road.
Come on! So fast! Gotta hold on to something or I'll get blown up!
It's incredible!
What is the deadline I have?
Just a sec.
Can you hear me?
Let's see.
How many days do I have, though?
Oh, I smell. Oh. Let's see here. Wow.
Oh.
Spectacular.
This is amazing! I don't know a thing about Gorn. I can hardly believe she's ours.
You're telling me that? Feels like ages since I've been out on the open road.
So this is what you use to talk with the driver? Convenient, that. Look, old fellow, are you really on our...
Money? What I want is a little gusto.
It is at that.
That's the ticket.
Brilliant, isn't it? Yeah.
You've a good head on your Where to, lady?
You certainly are a different person.
Hey, Hulkenberg!
That man is Neurus. An Ishkia, if 'twas not obvious from the wings. And despite everything, he was heir to a noble house and personal machinist for...
What?
He's a master engineer, of course, positively peerless. But as you can see... Neurus? amidst all this commotion in town. As always. To business then.
No new commissions, no time.
It is not a new one I require. Before His Highness disappeared, did you not accept a contract? Without a formal owner, I reasoned that it must now lie unused.
But, Pish and...
'Tis an unreasonable request, I know. But I'd not be asked...
Ah...
'Twas specially made for His Highness, yes? Not a...
I've deadlines to meet.
You've been acting stranger than usual.
Whoa!
Good God. Is this the very craft commissioned for it? Even knowing His Highness was gone, still you told... However, for a craft meant for... Did you really build this? You cannot...
Well, at first, certainly. I followed the blueprints exactly. Masterpiece like her. I'm working...
You baloney! Brazen court engineer! Butchering His Highness's inheritance for a hobby! For this... mania!
Mercy!
Then I suggest you cooperate. For both our sakes.
Eh? What's all this now?
Tis no scheme.
For his Hold a tick. Haven't you been looking for him? And now you want... Is His Highness still alive? That's it!
'Twas His Highness who gave you refuge while you were only a heretical scholar condemned by...
Understood.
Is that enough? Can this old duck really handle an undercover operation?
I know what you're thinking, but 'tis at least...
Pish and tosh, boy. A little faith. Not to brag, but this old duck's craft might be the fastest gauntlet runner in the kingdom. Why, probably the world.
I think.
How encouraging.
All I want is to push this runner as far and as fast as...
I don't know about this, but I guess we'll just have to trust him. What do you think?
I think we can count.
If you're sure, I suppose.
Either way, he knows the prince is alive, so we can't just leave.
You lot can handle the fighting, and I'll handle all the driving and grease work. Just make sure you've got a proper plan for all this.
This guy's got no filter.
So, summing up. Our first trial is to slay a monster. Our destination is Port Brilehaven, the capital of the Western Principality.
So getting the bounty's head is our next move. And our target isn't
a criminal. Did the...
Don't worry, all part of the plan. Everyone's going to show up with monster heads, and we shake things up with a felon. A knight-turned-kidnapper.
But to deliberately violate the... Then again, 'tis just as likely to win the people's attention, and thereby... What do you think of this plan?
I trust all of...
Good enough for me. The bounty's Heismate, an ex-knight. I realize that's a little close to home, Hulkenberg, so
No. His title is precisely why I cannot let his atrocities stand. Then again, our true aim is... Our fate rests in this...
Thank you.
Then our course is set.
Good to know. We can always look...
Yes.
Well, I'm a tinkerer and not much else. All my fighting up, after all. The wilds out there are no very picnic. Oh, no. So, if you need anything besides a steady hand on...
He's certainly an
I'm gonna tell you to redirect the gauntlet runner. I'm gonna end the stream here. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.